Hey everybody, it's me, Jeff. I'm doing a quick video on my way to work, or to a business conference I've got. I just want to ask you, what have you done today to make a difference in somebody's life? How have you reached out and touched somebody? Who have you called today that you've put off calling for so long? I know we all say, hey, I'll call you later, or I'd love to get in touch with my old friend. We go to a high school reunion and we all say, hey, how are you doing? It's been a long time. We should get together. When you never get together. You know, the only time we see family members is when they're at family reunions. The only time we ever try to make a difference in somebody's life is when we're staring right down the barrel of the gun and all of a sudden realize, hey, maybe I can do something about this. What we need to realize every day is there's always a time where we can do something about this. It's not too hard to pick up a phone and call an old friend. Maybe make up with somebody that you don't get along with. Me, I know there's all kinds of people that one time, you know, we've gotten disputes with. Heck, I'm a Marine. Most of the people I know, you know, we go back and forth. That doesn't mean I don't care about them. That doesn't mean I don't love them. It just means we don't always see eye to eye. But on the other hand, I don't like leaving things to where they go unsaid. You know, we've grown up in a culture now to where we always tell everybody what to say, but actually what everybody means is don't say a word, just keep your mouth shut and everything will be okay. I don't agree with that. We have to learn to open our mouths, and we have to learn to be positive. We have to learn that each one of us matter, and that if we don't let people know that they matter, then how are they ever going to know? We can't just assume they know. We can't just assume our kids think we love them. If you're not telling your kids on a daily basis you love them, you care about them, even when you're at your angriest with them, then you are failing. You have to tell your kids every day you love them, and don't ever assume. Because if you assume, they're going to grow up to assume. And I say this about children, but this goes for anybody and everything. Is it so bad to say goodbye to people when you're leaving? Is it so bad to say thank you to those that do good? I see so much good happening around me, but that I've seen others are so worried about their life. They post on Facebook nonstop about their life, what they want. They live in a what's in it for me world. Me, 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 me. And then when someone's hurting or somebody needs them, well, if they're not going to get nothing out of the benefit, or they don't think that person's ever going to call them, then all of a sudden they don't want to even take the time to even make a difference or make something matter in their life. So my question to you is, can you make a difference in somebody's life by just saying, you know what, I'm saying thank you because I mean it. I'm saying I want to help you because I want nothing in return. I'm just saying I'm doing something for somebody because it makes me feel good, and that's the me part that should be okay. I don't want anything in return. All I want is to know that you matter, and that's what we should be telling people. I'm not doing these videos because they help me with anything. They don't. I'm doing it because I'm seeing a need in our society that has gone through it, and they don't know people care about them. They don't know things are ladder. Depression's on the rise. Suicide is on the rise. You know, kids getting in trouble is on the rise because our teachers are so afraid to discipline. Parents are so afraid to discipline their children because they might be called for abuse. I saw a thing on Facebook today. Yes, I was social media. And it caught my attention because it showed the police going to a person's house, the mother answering the door, and they said, ma'am, did you hit your kid today? She goes, yes, I did, across the butt with a belt. And police officer's like, well, what's the point out there? She's like, look, I'm just stretched to my bare limb. He got sent home from school, or they called him because the kid was intentionally missing school. Okay? He was skipping school. And she's never touched her kid before, but he had no discipline in his life. But his friend said, if your mom ever touches you, call the cops. That's child abuse. So the kid called the cops. You know what the cop did? The cop said, if you do this again, I'm going to come back here with my bigger belt and I'm going to beat you. Now, you don't need to beat your kids. I understand that. And you should never abuse your children. But if your kids don't learn that it's wrong to do certain things, then they're going to learn by their friends that it's okay. They're going to keep doing it. See, the difference between an adult and the difference between a parent and the difference between our kids' friends, the reason why as parents we can't be their friends is because the friends don't care. And when a friend doesn't care, that means, hey, let's do this or let's do that.